sound right. It came out wrong. Happy early anniversary.
Ditto. I'm not even going to try to say it.
I know, I almost said something I shouldn't have. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I know. So when's our anniversary? What day next week? The 29th. And we're going out tonight for anniversary dinner. We've talked about doing all kind of stuff this weekend that we haven't done. We were going to go on a trip. Then we were going to go just to Franklin, Tennessee today and eat at Buca di Beppo. I still wish we could eat at Buca di Beppo. It's an authentic Italian restaurant. And we ended up staying home and just going into Birmingham later to get a good steak, didn't we? How many years will it be Wednesday?
Yeah, 21.
21 years.
What is this, a test or something?
This is your anniversary test to see if you pass.
We on a cruise ship again?
No. We played the anniversary game on our cruise ship and we won.
What the anniversary game?
Oh, newlywed game. Newlywed game, yeah. And we won, so.
That's a trophy somewhere.
Have we got a trophy?
Yeah, I think it's a trophy.
Oh, okay. But anyway.
Sounds like it's probably gone, doesn't it?
It does. I don't know where it's at.
I think it's made the moves.
It might not have survived all the moves we made. This guy has been so blessed for the last 21 years. I don't know why he loves me. I'm saying between me and you. I'm saying between me and you. You feel that way. Don't you? I asked him a while ago why he loved me.
Says is correct.
I asked him a while ago, why you love me? I look horrible. I've gained weight back. I look awful. He said it's just the whole package, baby. He just loves the whole package is what he said. Okay, let me ask you something. What do you remember the most? What was the most sweetest, important, precious, however you want to state it, moment of the day that we got married? Or the one that sticks out in your mind the most, however. It can be funny, it can be sweet, it can be whatever.
Well, you're probably not going to, it's probably not going to be what you would want me to say, but what I remember most about it was, not most, but one thing that comes to mind was Kayla chasing our car down the road when we were late.
And she's grown woman now with a master's degree in English.
Somebody got a picture of her chasing the car down.
And I really hate that that's what you remembered.
See, I knew that you were going to hate that.
I thought there would be one thing in particular that you would...
Oh, I can say all kinds of things that you want to hear.
Okay, never mind. You know, these kind of videos with us never go good. Never go good.
Oh, I know what it is.
No, you done ruined the moment now. You have ruined the moment.
Oh, well.
Okay, what was you going to say? No.
I'm just going to say grow old with me, but that's...
I know, tell them what I did. Tell them what I did. Tell them.
This is what she was talking about. She hit a microphone.
But I really thought that
she hit a microphone.
No, wait just a minute. I really thought this would be what would stand out in your mind forever, because he loves to hear me sing, and he asked me to sing at the wedding, and I told him that I'd just be way too nervous. So now you can tell him.
She hit a microphone and she sung "Grow Old with Me."
Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be. I thought that would just be like out there.
Well, that's yeah, it is.
Okay. And even his big old redneck brothers, as we called them, and brother-in-law, they were crying. Did they not cry?
You know, I wasn't watching them, to be quite honest with you.
You was watching me, wasn't you? You couldn't take your eyes off me.
Absolutely.
Can't take my eyes off of you. You're just too good to be true.
It's going to be the best way to get over there.
Over there. or it takes you down this 17th Street exit and just takes you right over to get over on 280. That's what the thing does. So go right down by Batwell Auditorium and go right up there and get on the interstate. But
Don't get on 280.
I mean 280, which is Red Mountain Expressway. It's this exit right here. Part of our interstate is down in Birmingham. Part of our interstate is completely down, so you have to detour to get to certain areas. But it seems to have worked. I mean, of course, we don't drive in work traffic to Birmingham, so I wonder how it's affected work traffic.
I think a lot of people have found alternate routes.
They're redoing a whole section of our interstate. So, but anyway, back to the wedding. I just really thought that would be what just jumped out of your memory.
If you would have asked me what was the most romantic moment
I said sweetest, most memorable. That's what I said. But it was sweet. I had the microphone down behind there's kind of some backup of traffic here. I had the microphone down behind a plant or something, didn't I? That was sitting there. So this was not a good way to go. But whatever. That's okay. Just stay in this left-hand lane. But I had the microphone hidden, and when after the preacher prayed, then I just turned around and picked up the microphone. He knew I was fixing to sing to him. It was so sweet. So sweet. I borrowed my wedding dress. A friend of mine practically gave us our reception.
Down memory lane, aren't we?
Yeah, it's our anniversary day.
I know, right?
They want other stuff.
I do.
Yeah, I'll put a picture in. I'll put a wedding picture in here. We were younger, smaller. You didn't have all that gray in your hair. And I didn't have all this in my hair. Of course, it's been 21 years. What do you expect? But we were so in love. We were probably the most unlikely couple to ever get married, weren't we? We were. I mean, I'd known him for a couple of years that I'd worked at the college. No, let's see. Yeah. About 3 years. Yeah. And he used to date the students there, so I just thought he was this young dude that worked down the hallway and worked on our computers.
I was this young dude.
You were the young dude that worked in there. So anyway, we've shared some of that story before with them, and you didn't remember how that the light shone over my head. Y'all have to go back to I'll try to tag it below, our question and answer of when he saw the light shine over my head when he heard me sing for the first time, and he doesn't remember that anymore. He thinks I've made it up, but a woman never forgets that kind of stuff, so I remember it quite well.
Who closed?
Let's see. You want to know what's the most memorable thing that I remember about the wedding?
Oh, please tell me.
It's not sweet.
Oh, it's not.
He was late. He was late getting to the church, and he was a confirmed bachelor. He was 34 years old, right? 34? 36. And he was a confirmed bachelor, and I thought, oh my goodness, he's not going to show up. He is late to the wedding. But his mother and daddy had gotten in an argument about who was driving or something, and they'd gotten in an argument, and he was riding with them because we were taking my car to the hotel and then to the airport the next day. So I was just like, oh my goodness, he's fixing to stand me, because you were about 45 minutes late than when you were supposed to be there for the pictures, not the wedding time, but for the pictures. And so that was pretty memorable to me, because I was freaking out a little bit. But he showed up. He knew he couldn't leave the best thing he ever had standing at the altar. I wouldn't never go to the altar. I'd have been in my car running somewhere, swearing off men forever if you'd done me that way. And tell them where we went on our honeymoon.
I can't remember.
I'll kill him. We went on a 7-day cruise.
We did. On the Sensation.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to St. Thomas, St. Martin, and San Juan.
Yep. It was a great cruise.
I remember everything.
Yes. And we snorkeled, and it was wonderful, wasn't it?
It was.
And I was afraid to snorkel because I can't swim. But you put your life jacket on backwards, kind of lay.
You put it under your waist.
Is that what I did? I kind of laid on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And was that St. Martin or St. Thomas where we snorkeled?
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's wonderful. If you ever get the chance to snorkel. We've been back on cruises since then, but we had kids with us, so we've never done that. But that coral was beautiful, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
And we had great food.
I got a piece of coral.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? You're not supposed to get it. Same way you got a rock from the Grand Canyon, you're not supposed to have it. So. But it's been a great 21 years. We built 2 houses. We've put a daughter through college with help from her daddy and stepmother. And wedding, house full of girls through the years.
Whose idea was it come this way?
It was mine, and it was not a good idea because it looks like everybody's going this way. So we're having to take a route through downtown to get to where we're going. But we're going to, what's the name of the place we're going?
We're going to Longhorn. And by the time we get there, it's going to be aged beef for sure.
We could go to a fancier restaurant, but we don't eat at Longhorn. We've only eaten there a couple times, and they have tremendous steaks.
Cowboy ribeye!
Is that what you're getting? And so we're going to do that. We did some shopping last night. I got a new little shirt on. It's so cute. And I went to Ulta. I need to do an Ulta haul. Just saying. New makeup, some new eye stuff. So our kids are at the lake for Memorial Day. And we're going to go up and join them tomorrow. And like I said, we were going to Franklin, Tennessee today, and we didn't make it. But I bet he's the problem. Oh no, he's in the traffic, isn't he? Yeah. So we're gonna go to the lake tomorrow. I hope you're having a good Memorial Day weekend, and let's remember the ones who are still fighting for our freedom, who sacrificed their time, and our military. And I lost a first cousin in the Vietnam War, and Memorial Day's always been special to me because thinking of the sacrifice that he gave, he was like another brother to me. And I think I see the problem, Charlie. We got somebody that's ran out of gas on Memorial Day weekend and got all this traffic stopped. Poor old truck. He's not. You should let him over. Could he get over?
I don't know if we got enough room.
Goodness gracious. Thank goodness we don't have to travel down here all the time.
They got the left blinker on there.
There's the great big Bell building where I used to work on the 26th floor.
Bell, yeah.
That was not nice.
What?
Bell, yeah. Going through downtown Birmingham.
Bell, yeah.
Well, babe, the last 21 years have been wonderful.
I'm glad you liked them. They've been absolutely unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Everything.
That's who you are. They have been unforgettable. The very first year, fell and broke my arm, broke my wrist 3 places. That was not good. Because then the doctor said it wrong, and it had to be rebroken. Do you know how they re-break a limb? We do, don't we?
Yeah, they saw it in 2.
They saw it in 2. That's what they did. Sawed my wrist in 2 and reset it. So that was in the very first year we were married, wasn't it, babe?
I sure hope we can get on 280 down here because I don't know where we're going.
Oh, poo duty. You know where you're going right there. The way that we went, there's another way that you can turn and go to it a little bit further back. But this works. I used to be his navigator, and I don't navigate as good now as I used to.
She vlogs now.
Vlog instead. Yay! We're on the right road! I mean, it's kind of hard. I think we turned And we came up on this other when Ashley and I did it or something. We didn't go that way.
This ain't no thinking thing.
This ain't no thinking thing. Right brain, left brain. You want me to sing to you on our anniversary? Grow along with me. What? What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said, I'll be okay.
Y'all, if he makes it another 21 years, he's going to be doing good. So, me too. 21 years, I didn't think about the age of that. Baby, I'm going to stay around forever. I'm not going to go and let you get a younger chick.
Are you?
Now, I've told him, God forbid, if something happens to him, I don't want anybody else. But he won't say that. And so if something happened to me, I've told him he's got to wait.
That's what she says. She wouldn't let the sun go down before she started looking.
I don't want anybody else. No, I ain't breaking in another one. I married this old confirmed bachelor. But now, I told him if something happened to me, he could, but he's got to wait at least a year. There's been a guy at our church that lost his wife. She was just precious. And he waited a whole year before he dated, and I admired that in him. So anyway, happy anniversary, baby.
Thank you.
He's so loving. He really is when he's off camera. He's mean. He's very mischievous when he's on camera. So, but we're fixing to go eat. Then we might go do a little bit more shopping. And just whatever. I gotta make macaroni and cheese to take to the lake tomorrow. So we might have to go pick up a few things. What?
I guess something in the morning.
Okay. Alright.
You know what time you gotta take it?
Yeah, they haven't told me what time we're eating yet. So, but that'll work for you to get it in the morning. Y'all have a great Memorial Day. And I hope you get to spend some family time together, some rest, some sleep, whatever it is that you need. But I hope y'all have a great time. Bye. We love you. Bye.
Just trying to get
Anything you want to say, Jamie?
love you on this pre-anniversary week.
Bye, y'all.